Yo, it was like chill ass house music, bro. Big A, man, another stream with the EU. Yes, dude. Yes, you Europeans. I'm extending the olive branch, dude. I'm the one that has to rebuild American-European ties. Somebody has to do it. It's got to be me. Otherwise, it's World War III, bro. It's all down to me. Should we even bother rebuilding them? Are you ready to cut time? You ready to cut the losses already? My God, have some faith. Dude, this is a... This book arrived today. I have not read it, and I don't know if it's good or not. But it's funny that it's sitting here. It says 2029, the end of America. It's one of many books that I just bought a bunch of books. Oh, we'll see. I'm going to give it a skim. Prophecy? Why the age of paper money is ending and how to survive the coming global monetary reset. Could be totally off, but I wanted to read it because I had it wrapped on a Substack. Hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you doing? How the fuck are you doing? You so early, big dog. Yeah, I am early today because I have to record Lemonade Stand today. Aiden is going to Germany, and thus, for the second week in a row, he has moved Lemonade Stand forward. So I have to record it today. And after Lemonade Stand, I'm apparently going to be going on Doug's stream to play Mario Kart randomizer switcher with Squeaks. Oh, Discord. Oh, I turned off Discord notifs because I wanted to see someone's username. I've been checking resumes, bro. People come out the woodwork. People come out the woodwork for the Marketing Monday writer's room position. So we built a little writer's room, and I had to turn off streamer mode to get everyone's fucking names written down and added. And oh, dude, every single time I turn it off, I don't remember how to turn it back on. It's so fucked. I figured it out. I'm actually a genius. I'm getting way better at it. It's called skill and improvement. Hey, yo. Of course, Aiden is going to Germany. What else? He's read Mein Kampf 7 times. Atrioc ? Are you asking me or telling me? Are you asking if he's read it 7 times? Yes. The answer is yes, he has. I don't know how you knew that, but yes, he has. Yes, he's a regular reader. He says he catches things he missed, is what he says. He says he doesn't like the ideology. He just wants to like make sure he's really well studied. But, you know, a little suspicious. Acheron boy, thank you for the 55 months. Isto, good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. I know because he mentions it so often on the yard. Anyone else going to start for the Great Ball Pokemon? Hey, speaking of Pokemon, it's not today, but Mi Young, Katamina, was talking shit. She was talking shit on her stream that I was going to play Renegade Platinum, and she's already doing Kaizo whatever, which is like harder, I guess, which is fucked up. So maybe I might do Kaizo, and I'll do one gym at a time to see if I can beat... She can't be beating me at the tournament and in... I'm not getting mogged twice. But more importantly than my bitter blood feud with Mia is that on... This is a weird day to announce. I didn't plan this, but it's how it lined up. On September 11th, we are playing Pokemon Glizzy Red. Glizzy Red and Coffee Brown on September 11th. That's the release date of my custom Atrioc-themed Pokemon Nuzlocke. Glizzy Red and Coffee Brown. Oh my God, I got another notification. Comes out on September 11th, 9/11. Never forget, and I don't want you to forget. So that is also happening. Today, because I have to leave relatively soon to record a podcast and then I have to go to Doug's stream, I am going to do a What's Up Beijing. And I want to talk about what Scott Bessent's doing. Hey, Adonis Streams. Thank you for the goddamn gifted. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Appreciate it. I usually watch on YouTube. I thought these message highlights were done in post. I was always giving props to the editors for searching up these comments. Yeah, don't ever give props to the editors. Give 100% props to me. Okay? 100%. It's a one-man job. And I also coded it. Don't give props to Otto either. That's like Isto being in here and be like, oh, Isto, good job on Get to Work. Just because what? He fucking coded it and did all the everything? No, that's silly. Give props to the streamer. Okay? They had to hit go live occasionally. First time chat. Hey, Truck. I recently learned about the Canada tariff beef from your Big A video. I'm on a lunch trip for Banff in a week and a half. Do I have to worry about getting into the country now? If not, I will be cooked with extra expenses. They're not going to bar you from getting into the country. Listen, the Prime Minister of Canada is calling it a war, but an economic one. So, you're fine. You're not gonna be barred from getting into the country. You'll be fine. It's a tariff problem and a Trump problem. Hey, I'm a YC backed founder. Just want to say thank you for your streams on topics I'm interested in about. Dude, okay. I recently mentioned Y Combinator on a Big A bonus clip. Not even a Big A clip, on a bonus clip. And I was like, hey, a founder reached out to me. It was kind of funny. And then after that, I have been getting nonstop DMs from Y Combinator founders. They're all trying to soft pitch me on their startup and how I can like promote it in a fucking clip. I swear to God, it's like eight different. I'm not knocking you, by the way, Barry. This is a nice message. This is a nice message. You have nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. I'm gonna start the Big A Combinator, bro. People message me. Somebody though, I guess I can't shout them out yet because I don't know if they want me to. But somebody wrote the best cold DM I've ever seen. Who was it? I need to pull it up. Somebody wrote a cold DM that I would normally have skipped every day of the week, but it was so perfect. Yeah, this guy. This guy said, damn, LOL. I gotta be honest, that is a good ass cold DM. I'd love to chat. Sounds really interesting. So I'm gonna see a demo. So I'll follow up once I've seen a demo, but it sounds like a cool idea. Maybe I will promote that shit as well as I can. It's actually one YC founder who made an AI cold DMing messaging tool for founders that have streamers. Yeah, maybe. That'd be a good startup. To just spam. How did it open? Okay, I'll tell you how it opened. He said, Veritasium, 3 blue, 1 brown, Big A. And I was like, that's a hook. That's a hook. What are you talking about? That's a hook. And then it goes on more. It's a very funny hook. The big three. The big three. Yeah. I don't think there's a twist. There's a twist. He's not comparing them exactly on content, but hey, Big A. I just got my first white collar job and I'm loving it. Oh yeah, are you just fucking flexing on blue collar workers like streamers, plumbers, electricians, HVAC operators? That's like insane. Like we're all sitting here fucking sweating our asses off, working fucking 5 to 11, and then you white collar fucks are lording it over us. I just listened to a podcast about Disney v. Universal that did a large amount of their reporting based on the Disney War book you've mentioned. I'm wondering why in the capitalistic society where competition is supposed to be healthy or good, businesses instead try to destroy the competition or acquire them. Thanks for all the advice you give. The societal benefit to competition is not that everyone who is competing loves their competitors and tries to help them out. Okay? You want to structure competition, but everyone individually wants to kill their competitors. They want to beat them. They want them to die. They want to destroy them. They're not, it's like saying, I don't know, like, a basketball team should like let the other team win a little bit so the guys don't get fired or whatever. You know, you have to, everyone is trying to crush their competitor and be as best possible and win by 50. It's the government's job to make sure that like someone doesn't snowball it so hard that they don't have any real competition and they can just relax. That's the idea. Okay. That's anyway, that's my take on it. If that's true, why did Lightning McQueen push the king over the finish line? It's a great point. It's a really great point. What's with the red light from the side? You look devilish. Do I look devilish? Devilishly handsome, maybe? Is that what you're going to finish your sentence with? I don't think I look devilish. There's no red light to the side, by the way. You just think I'm... No, what? I don't look devilish. There's not. Oh, wait, right there. You mean right there. Yeah, there is. I'm sorry. My computer is red. Okay. I thought you meant my streamer lights, which are both white. You mean right there. Oh, yeah, that's bright red. That's the RGB of my fucking computer. What, do you want me to fucking change that? I don't even know how to. That's my portal to hell. I don't even know how to change it. It just cycles. It'll be a different color eventually. Oh, what's this? My portal to hell? Yeah, exactly. That's the portal to hell where you get advice from Dick Cheney. That would be Dick Cheney's torture in hell, is he's trapped in a fiery pit and has to give advice to a streamer on inane bullshit. Dick Cheney, who advised and controlled presidents for decades, now gets to fucking give me tips on, like, should I fucking play Pokemon Glizzy Brown or Coffee Red? Isn't he dead? Marine hydration. I'm not trying to single you out, but are you following along with this line of joke? The guy is joking that he is in hell. To be in hell, you are necessarily dead. So we're saying it's a portal to hell where Dick Cheney would be talking. He's not literally right here. We're all doing a collective bid based on the shared knowledge that Dick Cheney is dead. However, it's all kind of silly and stupid because we all know Dick Cheney's in heaven. He was a good man, and he finally got that motherfucker at the deer hunting place. He finally killed that guy, his friend that he was hunting with. Thank God. Big A's, you watched the Freedom 250 Grand Prix MAGA? No, I didn't watch it. I did see the White House tweeted out an AI generated promotional image of it that showed Trump on a Mario Kart go-kart next to basically Jeff Epstein. Does anyone have the Freedom 250 Grand Prix promotional image? Does anyone have it? Mario Kart. Yeah, here it is. I found it. I mean, it's not Jeff Epstein in their world, but it's not a great look. It's not a great look. I mean, it's an evil grin. Is that Hillary on the left? No, it's supposed to be A1 education lady. It's got education department. Why am I blanking on her name? McMahon, Linda McMahon. Supposed to be Linda McMahon. And I think this is supposed to be Sean Duffy, transportation secretary, but it is a spitting Jeff Epstein. And you know what's crazy? I just learned this about fucking Sean Duffy, who again is supposed to be the United States Secretary of Transportation, an important role for a nation of 300 million. He is a full-time reality TV star of a show that he created himself. He has a family travel show where he travels the country in a giant Sean Duffy bus. And like, they like visit different parts of America and talk about, and it's like, that's supposed to show transportation. It's a real job. You have to. It's a little effed up. I gots to say, if I'm being FRFR. He's going to revolutionize the federal bus system. We don't have a federal bus system. That's why he's going to revolutionize it. Oh, beast. Beast. Is he going to personally shuttle people around in his Sean Duffy bus? Old A, it's my birthday, and my wishes for you, my favorite streamer, to wish me happy birthday. GG is alien. Happy mother frickin' family safe stream birthday. Thank you so much for watching the content. I appreciate you've been following since 3 hours ago. I take it back. What do you mean? What, you've been following since 3 hours ago? I have to give you a happy birthday? I was about to look at your chat history and see how far back you'd gone and give you fucking credit for that. I was going to say a 5-year fan or whatever. 3 hours. You said favorite streamer, not favorite YouTuber. Motherfucker. You could never be a Chili's waiter, bro. Not my hungry ass. I'd eat your food. I'd be bringing it to the table. I'd gobble that shit up, bro. You have nothing left by the time I get to the table. I fucking love Chili's. Chomp. Wait, I have to present today. I have to present actually relatively soon about New Lies. So lock the fuck in a second. I need some water to get the throat a little less parched. Oh, I was also going to tell you guys a story. And I don't think this will make any YouTube content. This is just, I wanted to tell you guys. It's a little crass. It's a little bit of a crass story. But I was like, I might as well tell this on stream because I thought it was funny. But it's a little sensitive. We're going to keep it only on stream, okay? Just trigger warning, okay? Slightly. As you guys know, my wife and I have been trying to have a baby. And as you may know, that involves, after many months of no success, having to have both of us go to fertility clinics and get tested and try to figure out what's going on and what we can do. Okay? That's the idea. So, obviously, I'm a lifelong virgin, so, so that's probably the reason it's not working. We've never had sex. No, so I have to go to a fertility clinic, which means you have to finish into a cup. Okay? I'm just telling you, these are the details of it. But an interesting thing happened, okay? I've never done this before. This is not a thing that is experience that I've had, and it's like, it's weirdly clinical, but also like, I don't know, they're so like, hi, welcome in. I don't know. Anyway, so it's across town in LA, and there's tons of traffic. So I'm driving across LA, and it's hot, and I'm sweating in the car, and my phone is dying. My phone is plugged into the car, but it's draining. I can see the percentage going down. So I'm like, as I'm getting closer, realizing my phone is going to die before I find this fucking place. So it gets down to 1%. I pull to the side of the road. I memorize the directions. And I'm like, fuck it. And then the phone dies. So then I have to just search around to try and find this fucking place based on my memory. And I do end up finding it, thank Christ. I find the fucking fertility clinic. I go inside. I'm sweaty. I'm a little bit late. I'm a few minutes late because I finally found the place. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, you know, they're looking at me like this sweaty guy just walked into the fucking. And I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm here. I'm ready to fucking jerk off into the fucking cup. Okay. I'm here to come. But also, can I borrow a phone charger? And then it turns out not an uncommon request there. Not an uncommon request there. They loaned me the phone charger. Okay. Then they're like, okay, here we go. This is the room you have to go into. Here's your fucking cup. And then they put it in like a hazard box. It's like, when you're done, put the cup in the hazard box, hide it in the corner of the room. Don't show it to anybody. We'll come in and whatever. It's crazy. It's like, okay, fine. And so they give you the fucking charger. And I go into the room. Now here's the thing. This whole place, this whole facility, I mean, they decorated it real nice, and there's like families in the waiting room, and there's like, you know, starting your family magazines and flowers and whatever. But like the rent in LA is fucking crazy expensive, and they have to cram multiple of these rooms all into. What I'm trying to say is the walls are insanely thin. The walls are insanely thin. Okay. So she like leads me into the room and she's like, all right, so just, do your business, finish it off, go. And okay, whatever, fine. And in the room, it's like one of those hospital beds. It's a hospital bed and then a giant Samsung TV. And I'm like, okay, I get this out here. So I take the fucking remote, I turn the TV on. It's already set up to the Samsung internal remote browser, and it has like the frequently viewed or something. It's like a who's who of America's porn, okay? It's like big booty Latina. It's, whatever. I'm just telling you, it's all the histories of everyone that's been in that fucking room. Okay? Whatever. It's going down the fucking list. It's insane because it's a weird experience, right? I didn't even think about what this would be like. It's a room designed for one purpose. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to skip over some details. Long story short, we're good. It's over. I do the business, okay? Very quickly, actually. Not too quickly that it looks bad on my manliness. But whatever, okay? And then, okay? But here's the deal. So I'm done, but when they walked me in the room, they're like, hey, take as long as you want. No rush. Even though there's kind of like a line. Like there's a good amount of people. There's only so many rooms. But they're like, no rush, take your time. So I'm in the room and I'm done and my stuff's in the radioactive box, but I still have to charge my phone. Like I plugged it in, it's not even on yet. It's like 1%. I'm like, I have to get home. Like I need to charge my phone enough to get home. So I'm kind of like stalling. Like I'm like, I don't want to walk out yet because then I have nowhere to charge and I need to, so I turn on the fucking Samsung again and I just start browsing like the apps. And I go to like the History Channel app or something and I start watching Pierce Brosnan, History's Greatest Heists. And now Pierce Brosnan's like, yeah, when they broke into that vault, it was truly crazy. And he's a full Irish accent. Okay, which wouldn't be a problem except like 5 minutes into the episode where Pierce Brosnan's really getting into the heists, I realized just how thin the walls are because two nurses are like right outside talking and I could hear their conversation full volume, like no muffling, which means they can hear Pierce Brosnan. So it seems like I'm fucking watching History Channel heist movies. Yeah, like this guy's a freak. This guy needs a lot of money to be stolen for it to be. Anyway, so that's the end of the story, really. I watch the complete episode until my phone is at like 15%. And then I'm like, that's enough to get home. I have to get out of here. I'm not going to start another one. And then I walk out and I fucking, and all right, see ya. And then I go and fucking drive home. That's it. It's not the craziest thing of all time, but I do think, all right, wait, it's 12:20. Guys, as much as this fucking fertility story is hilarious, I really do have to do a presentation and I'd love to talk to you about it. Get a car charger. Just to be clear, I have a thing that connects my phone to my car, but it doesn't provide enough juice so that when it like slows it, but it doesn't stop the drain. And it's a long drive in traffic. And I just think I need either a fucking better charger or a new phone or a power brick or something. Ugh. You're rich, get a nicer charger? Dude, I am rich-ish. Not rich in the grand scheme of fucking this insane wealth inequality world, all right? You guys, when the revolution comes, put me on the wall second. But my car is old-ass Honda. An old-ass Honda Fit with a dent in it, a broken mirror. I have an old-ass charger. The screen is bad. There's bumper stickers on it that Ari put there that make no sense. They literally make no sense. It's like my other car is a fossil or something. Or it's like, no, it's like a single-celled organism crawling out of the primordial ooze and evolving into a creature and saying like, this is how I learned to drive. She just puts random stickers on there for no reason at any time. I stopped fighting it. She puts, it's just a car that I never have to worry about getting broken into. That's the greatest benefit of it being in LA. I can park literally anywhere. I can, yeah, I'm shit-talking your bumper stickers.
Yeah, everyone loves that.
Well, not everybody. I've heard some people think they're kind of confusing. Like they don't make sense.
They make a lot of sense.
Yeah, she said they make a lot of sense if you're not a dumb. I don't know if you guys caught that in the mic, which I think is a interesting counterpoint. Anyway, but I have to record. I have to record. I gotta get this out before I go to the thing. All right, it's 12:22. All right, ready. Guys. Hey, somebody asked something about something really serious, like a big economic news. Somebody asked about like what's going on with Iran. Okay, let's see. Hey, Atrioc, what is up with Iran and the money? Hey, Atrioc, what do you think about the big banks? Hey, Atrioc, what's the big economic news in Sudan? These are all great questions that don't matter because it's not Marketing Monday. It's time for What's Up, Beijing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to What's Up Beijing, where we go over news trickling out from China. I would like to talk to you today about... Oh, fuck. I want to talk to you about movies for a second. Okay, 2026 has been the summer of the movie comeback. We all know this. We've discussed it before. It's Tom Holland summer. It's Zendaya summer. People feel like they're finally back in 2019. Movie theater owners are celebrating because it's the first 4 billion summer since pre-COVID. Okay, it's a big deal. Movies are back. The Odyssey broke $1 billion. Spider-Man, Brand New Day, outdid that. Did $2 billion. Obsession didn't quite do $1 billion or $2 billion, but became one of the most profitable movies in the history of cinema by having a budget of $750,000, less than $1 million, and making $500 million. It's genuinely insane. All of these movies are crushing. People are rushing back to the theaters, even Gen Z, and it's pretty cool. So Obsession was the ROI winner of the year because of the small budget and the massive success, the biggest return. It made 660 times its budget, an absolute colossus. And people thought there's no way you could possibly top that. Until... Until this cow shouted, "Mama!" New lie, aka, roughly translates to "Here comes the cow," has taken Chinese cinema by storm, despite having, admittedly, by even fans of the movie, bad plot and worse graphics. People have compared it to a PowerPoint presentation, which, by the way, is good for me. PowerPoint presentation and cow is interesting. It had a budget of roughly $200 US. The smallest budget I've ever seen a movie released in cinema, ever, $200. And it has so far made, as of today, this climbs every time I check it, so it could be higher now, $6.7 million, 6.7, making it 21,500 times its budget. And quite possibly the highest ROI on any film ever released in cinemas. I think it's like a toss-up between this and Paranormal Activity. It is a shocking, shocking result. And people are wondering, how did this happen? How did a disaster-level Chinese animated film start doing ticket sales in China that are rivaling The Odyssey? Okay, how is it like at some theaters beating The Odyssey and Brand New Day? Okay, so you first might think we covered a story maybe a year ago about Nuja 2, which is a gigantic multi-billion-dollar Chinese animated film. Maybe it's like a huge high-level Chinese national pride thing where this is like a huge push. No, this film had no support, no budget, no interest, no help, and no good start. This film was a product of two people, aka Jin Yuming here, and his mom, Sun Lifang. These two people who had absolutely zero experience in filmmaking, animation, screenwriting, production, songwriting, anything. He had a dream that he wanted to make a movie. He was an architecture design student who became an interior designer and did renovations. And he was unfulfilled with his job. He wanted to make a movie. He had no formal film background. And his mom said, let's do it. And so for 5 years, they worked together. Now, do you think that he used the animation tools that like Pixar or Nuja 2 might use? Things like Maya. Do you think they used Maya? Probably not. That's a very professional license, it'd be very expensive. No. But they probably used Blender, which is free, or you can get a whatever individual license, open source tool like Blender. They probably use Blender. Even I, a mere streamer who put no money down, used Blender to create the famous Elon Musk cyber gun. Okay? But no, he had no experience with Blender and didn't want to learn. So instead, he released a movie to cinemas in China that he created entirely in Trimble SketchUp, an architecture design, like a construction app. This is a full, 86-minute movie that he animated and created entirely in SketchUp, this is what he learned in school, so it's the only thing he had. He said, before I built with bricks, now I build with polygons, Giga Chad. Now, the animation quality, as you might expect, given this is not designed for that, is a little bit rough. Every clip, by the way, has like someone snickering in the background. So you get scenes like this, okay? You get shots like this that all have a weird kind of looking style. But this is still a remarkably impressive achievement within SketchUp. And it took 5 years of them learning it all from scratch. Again, they were completely self-taught, which means they used YouTube tutorials, not YouTube, but probably Billy tutorials. They used online tutorials to learn directing, animating, modeling, editing, production, and finance, because they also had to figure out how to manage and like set up the financing for the $200 movie. And like the contracts with the distributors, and they had to learn all that themselves. The mother had to learn screenwriting. She wrote the overall arc of the story, and she had to learn how to write and record the credit song and soundtrack. She's 62. At 62, she just decided to learn all this stuff. That's an insane hustle. They couldn't afford good enough computers to do this animation on. They kept crashing. So we had to use secondhand parts. So they had to go find secondhand parts that themselves kept failing. So it was a constant struggle between the machines they were working on, their small budget, the things they could get for cheap, and they slowly ground it down for 5 years. Then when it released, very luckily, he knew somebody through his life that worked at a distributor that helped him get, it's a short enough movie that it could fit in certain time slots. So because he had one connected distributor, he was able to get the movie into some theaters at launch. It was networking, okay? Otherwise, he didn't have the money for that. However, even though it was in some theaters, he had absolutely no money to market it. There's nothing to market. I don't even have the money for marketing. Additionally, the distributor, even though he's his friend, upon seeing the movie said, look, you should not release this. Look, I'm your friend. I know I said I would release this for you, but I didn't think this would ever actually happen. And now that I see it, it will be a bad look for you and your mom. Let's not put it in the theaters, okay? I'm your friend, but he persevered. He said, hey, you promised me, and he did it. So they put it out in a few theaters. A few theaters shoved this in, even though it had no marketing or budget, okay? Upon release, the distributor was 100% right. Nobody watched it. It is a nation of 1.4 billion people. It sold fewer than 300 tickets. Okay? By August 14th, which is 2 weeks after launch, only 4 cinemas still showed it. It was essentially empty showing after empty showing. Totally a flop. Now, that being said, I mean, it doesn't value your 5-year time, but on a $200 budget, you still made, I don't know, like a rack. You still made like $1,000. Okay? Easy money. But obviously was not a success. And then the mama clip starts to go viral in China. Somebody recorded it. It becomes like a meme. Okay? And people giggling at it starts to go viral. And all of a sudden, people are starting to show up to the theater and ask if they're showing it. So some of the theaters that took it off started to put it back on. And instead of 4 theaters, it goes to 10, then 12, then 20, then 100. It starts to grow. And the social media buzz begins to spread. Here Comes the Cow starts to become a soft viral hit. And people start sharing a lot of clips of them having a genuinely good time at the film. It's not maybe intended with it. The movie, I believe, is intended to be a somewhat serious movie with a real arc, but so they're having a good time, and it starts to take off. And I think part of it, when you look at reactions online, even Chinese, when we had Snippet translates on, is that while China has a much more positive view on AI as a whole than in America, there is still within the arts, within book writing, film, drawing, there's still like a hesitancy or skepticism around AI in those fields. And people feel like even though this film might be ugly as shit, it might be super rough around the edges, it is undeniably human. It is like, you can make this an AI in 2 seconds, but they took 5 years and made it what they wanted in a real human, raw way. And there's something human about the experience of enjoying that with other people. So those two things combine to make it kind of this viral trend moment. And in fact, when people accuse them of being like, well, did you use AI? Or did you is this whole thing planned as a stunt? This quote, which we cut off the part of, actually said this, okay? This film's popularity is not the result of a carefully engineered publicity stunt. I have no money for marketing. There's nothing to market. That's why. He is responding and saying, listen, bro, I just made this over 5 years. It's lucky it's working out this way. So, and he's right, by the way, even though social media was carrying some of it, at the end of the day, there's not even posters for this in the theater. You can't know where it's even playing. So that's where fans and even movie theater employees start stepping in, and they start creating their own posters. Oh, wait, my video's not playing. I got this one. All right, 1 second. Here, play it here. Here, watch it on this. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's playing like this. They start creating their own custom posters and putting them up in theaters next to The Odyssey and Spider-Man. Look, look, it's like major Chinese releases and then this hand-drawn, and it stands out. It's actually incredible marketing because your eyes can't look away. It's a hand-drawn human piece of art. And this pops up in theaters all over China, and they're all different, and they're all custom, and they become part of this viral movement. And so again, the movie starts to go from like $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, like millions of dollars start pouring in a way purely on like fan virality. Here, this is a great screen. Bring it back to the Marketing Monday scene. Can you see? What the fuck? Boomer, 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 boomer. Boomer. Boomer, 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 boomer. Dude, what happened? Oh. No, what the fuck happened, bro? Editor, do not keep this in. Wait, that's not even it, bro. Hold up. Why is my shit? Editor, keep all this in as a sign of how human this presentation is. Keep all this in as a sign of the human quality of what I'm creating. Do you understand? Though it's rough around the edges because that's what it takes to make great art. To err is human. I'm a little bit concerned. Okay. Why is this working in the way that... Oh, what a pain in the dick. Upgrade your plan. Am I getting kicked off of PowerPoint? Okay, whatever. Wait, it's still not updating. That's not what my slide is. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose it. Oh wait, I fixed it. I fixed it, bro. I fixed it. I fixed it. I actually realized what was going on. No, that's on me. Okay, back to the thing. So they start making, again, posters all over the country. This is, I think, one of my favorite ones because it's right next to the Odyssey, and you can tell that she's looking at this one. Okay? But then additionally, not only is there the fan thing, there's the AI, like, kind of backlash, positive association with this. There's a third thing, which is that Chinese stock market investors have been having also an interesting summer. There's been a ton of IPOs in China, like robotics companies, and they've been doing pretty well. And normally people don't invest in the stock market in China, but it's been starting to pick up with recent big IPOs. And at the same time as this movie comes out, its name sounds kind of like, here comes the bull market. The bull market is coming. So it's considered a good luck charm for stock market investors. So it's also like if you promote this movie or wear the merch or go to it, it's also like, hey, my stocks are going to do well. So there's a third surge of people that get in on it. So all this combines to be like this big push around New Live. And so it goes from a like what could have been story into a huge success. And again, people start saying, some of these are translated, some of these are from the comments on the translated video. It's like, say no to AI slop, say yes to human slop. Even if it's slop, they enjoy how human it is, okay? It's so bad that it breaks the bottom of the scale and appears on top. And people are picking it up. And even when someone in China starts to create a fully AI, better looking version, people respond enormously negatively. So like, even though this looks more high quality animation, there's like a huge pushback. People are like, I don't want to see it that way. I prefer, like this top movie never would have gotten any traction, but this one did. It's the Van Gogh of the film industry. It can't compare to the original, okay? So it becomes a hit. All right, that's happened. They could have made the movie in 10 seconds with AI, but they didn't use it. They took time and it was impressive. I appreciate how bad it is. There's some heart put into it, so you can't hate that. Okay? And also, some people got a little mean. They said its production costs are actually very high. May not be financially, but it requires a loving mother, something a lot of famous directors lack. Which just felt a little mean-spirited to other directors. I don't know why that's part of it, but I guess the heartwarming mother-son story was part of it. It's like eating refined grains every day and then suddenly having some coarse grains for a change. The contrast itself feels refreshing. Its roughness, absurdity, and imperfection becomes part of its appeal. But not everybody within the industry in China was so happy. There were many Chinese directors and people in the film industry who actually were kind of like upset. They got angry at this film's success. This person was saying that cinemas should act as gatekeepers and reject films like this, not allow them to be even allowed to be screened. They should allow it to slip through. And then another director who had recently put out a movie called Citywide Manhunt, see on the right, was upset that this movie did better than his movie and said, I feel unwilling and powerless and my cinema dream is goodbye. This is they were kind of party poopering. And so somebody responded and said, if a restaurant is afraid of a public restroom taking away its business, the restaurant should rethink what it's been serving its customers. Which is a nice way of saying skill issue, bro. It's a nice way of saying skill issue, get good. So, as it approaches the end of its possible theatrical run, the cow itself has become like a nationwide branded icon, and they might make even more money just on merch. Although I don't think they're seeing a dollar of this because it's been taken off with everyone. People are all making their own custom merch for it. But New Line merch has become this huge trending thing. Keychains and plushies and all of that. And people are wearing full costumes to the movies. So there's cows in movie theaters. Again, with custom art and memes. A lot of comparisons, because I don't think it's beaten the Odyssey as a whole in China, although the Odyssey has kind of underperformed in China. But in some theaters, it has outperformed the Odyssey. And so there's a lot of memes around how it's how it's showing up the Odyssey. People were saying, like many movie buffs, I waited in line for hours this morning and was able to secure my tickets to see New Line the way it should be seen in 70mm IMAX. So, like, I just thought it was a really interesting story of a surprising amount of effort going into a, honestly, objectively bad human project and receiving rewards beyond what they would expect. It's also a cool thing for, I don't know, it's like a Chinese meme story that breaks the traditional mold of what has been successful there. It's like their version of The Room or even kind of Barbenheimer, where it's like this social experiment thing. And it's kind of interesting, maybe a sign of soft power rising, that this is spreading overseas and there's like demand to watch New Lie in cinemas far outside of China. There was 2 screenings in San Francisco that just sold out. So it's kind of an interesting story. I just wanted to cover it. But I think we can end it with a quote from the eponymous cow that really, I think, sums up this whole beautiful, interesting experience. Powerful, powerful stuff. I'll see you next time on Marketing Monday and What's Up Beijing. Thank you for watching. And bye. Okay, cool. Guys, I have to go. By the way, I didn't watch the whole movie, but while we were researching this, I put on an English subtitle version, which already has 1 million views. It's a cam rip English subtitle version on YouTube. It already has 1 million views. And I gotta be honest with you, the movie has some very funny parts, and it's very bad outside of that. But I think it's kind of worth putting on, bro. I think what's good about it, much like The Room, is that it takes itself really seriously. Like, it has a story it wants to tell. All right, guys, I gotta go. That's my update. I will be back tomorrow. I want to talk about Economic D-Day. I want to talk about tons of stuff about Scott Bessent, but I'm going to do it on the pod today as well. And, you know, it is what it is. I'll be on Doug's stream tonight doing Mario Kart racing. Mario Kart race switcher thing. Not race switcher. I'm doing race switcher with Squeaks. It's going to be very, very avant-garde. It's going to be, believe me, people are going to be talking about it on Blue Sky. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Busy day for me. See you soon. Okay. Should we raid somebody? Who's alive? Who's live? Who's live in this early? Is Stan's live? Oh, I'd love to raid my dog Stans. He is live. We get to raid Stans. I just had a pool party with Stans last night. Middle of the day. That's my dog, dude. I want to play some games with Stans. I feel like I don't get to play games with him. Give him some love. He's doing a pool party right now. How ironic. Yeah, give Stans the raid and show him some love. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.